Xin chào everybody, welcome back. You're watching Vietnam Steve, and I've got a good one for you today. It's great to be a semi-retired expat in Southeast Asia. It's just a beautiful day. I'm fortunately walking straight into the sun, so I've got to squint a bit here. But gee, we're going to talk about some great things today. And of course, being a tightwad myself, the first thing that comes to mind is just the lower cost of living. So the ability that you've got to stretch your money a little further when you're on limited funds is just fantastic. And living here in Vietnam is the epitome of all of that. Every day I wake up and I just think, thank goodness I'm here in Vietnam, living the life and stretching every dollar about 5 times. So today I'm going to run through the great things I love about being an expat in Southeast Asia, and some of these things might tick your boxes. I know a few of you are hoping to get over here in the near future, and maybe this is just going to be the prompt that you need to get your A into G and get moving. So come on, stick with me, let's get into it. So today I've come down to what I call Flower Park, but it's got some Vietnamese name. But if you Google it up, it actually says it's Flower Park. And the beauty of this park is it's got that raised walkway there that goes all the way around in a big circle. And about 800 metres around. So we're going to get up there, we're going to go around, and then we're going to talk about some of these things. Unfortunately, I've again forgotten to put the watch on. So I'm going to have to stop and do that, because I do like to record that I get the 5 kilometres in. All right, probably going to go this way, and what I'll need to do is change hands for you, because the view's out there. What a great view. The other thing that ticks my boxes in Southeast Asia, and particularly Vietnam here, is just the scenery, you know. And I'm in another year here now in Vietnam, but the scenery is exquisite. And Ha Long Bay, what a great place to live. You would have seen I've been to many provinces, many cities, and every city has something great that's picturesque, you don't see anywhere else in the world, and really just makes living that much more fun. So cost of living and the beauty of the landscape around me is really putting a spring in my step here. Just had to double check my sound buttons on my microphone. I've been having sound issues again, so hopefully this is a little bit better for you. So look, if you ever get to Ha Long, this is what you've got to expect. So out there on the bay is people live on those fishing boats out there. This road down the front's a bit of a main road, and of course we're at peak time in the morning, so a lot of traffic going along there, but that's one of the benefits of living in Ha Long Bay. Right, a couple more things that just are a great benefit of living here is that Vietnam is a country that is rich in history. So it goes back before 1000 AD, and it's not uncommon to go to historical sites that are sort of in the 1050s and the 1060s. So there's a lot of history here in Vietnam. And of course, because it's such a beautiful place, everybody wants to be here. So they've had the Chinese invade a few times, and they've sent them packing every single time. They had the French here for quite a while, and they sent them packing. They had the Americans here for a while, and they sent them packing. And so they're a very proud nation with a strong history and a strong culture that comes through in everything they do. You know, there's great cultural things to see wherever you go around the city. Probably fourth on the hit parade would be the beautiful climate. I mean, look at today. Look at today. I'll do a 180 spin around for you, but goodness me, this is my life. So the warmer climate suits me. Now, obviously, if you're a person that's frigid and likes it frozen, the warmer climate is not going to suit you. But if sunshine and fresh air and the occasional blue sky is ticking your box, then Southeast Asia and Vietnam is going to be a great place for you to be. So I can only speak highly of the country. I love it here. I'm torn because I'd like to see more of you here, but I'd probably be just as happy if nobody else turned up. A little bit selfish that way. Thanks for all of you that have subscribed over the last couple of months. That's just gone through the roof. So thank you very much for that. We've got a good community, a good village here now, and really appreciating that. Thanks to all of you that smashed the like button. If you're a YouTube tragic, then you would know that smashing the like button is something that we like to do. And of course, if you've got your 2 bobs worth, then put that in the comments, because I respond to every comment, and I do really like to hear what those comments are. All right, I'm going to do one more round, and then I'm heading for a coffee. Trying to think of a couple of other things that really turn me on here. Look, it's the welcoming locals, you know. I walked past those people earlier that were dancing. I stopped the camera, and right after I stopped the camera, the lady called out, "Sing Chow!" and she wants me to come and dance with her in the park. So, you know, even today, example of welcoming locals. I walk the streets every day. Somebody would invite me to eat or drink something. Every walk somebody's engaging with me. Just love the welcoming locals and how they love their country and they want to showcase it in the best light. So it's great. Those bunch of dancers that I went past, I'm coming past them again, but there's another bunch further over there, another 20 people over there. It's really social. They just get out and love the dancing. The other thing you might not be aware of, it's not sort of a destination, but the healthcare here is quite good. And I've had a few people asking me a few questions, because you might remember last year we had a couple of kids went to hospital with a tummy problem, and Mrs. Vietnam Steve went and got a hunk of glass out of her foot. It's quite cheap. I mean, each of those had a week in hospital. It cost me probably $1,000 each, but 800 of that was covered by the insurance. One thing that wasn't covered was the anaesthetic. So I don't know how you have an operation without anaesthetic. Maybe there was more anaesthetic than is allowed for that operation. A couple of people here pulling the weeds. If you pull the weeds by hand, they don't come back. So yeah, welcoming locals and just the great healthcare you get across Southeast Asia. I mean, YouTube's filled of people going to Thailand or Malaysia for health treatment. But I've had people ask about, oh, what if I needed to get an MRI? What if I needed an MRI? Well, the cost of an MRI, I think, was $100 or $80. And you could get one, well, you could get one today now because it's early in the morning. But if you rocked in there and you couldn't get one today, you'd be able to get one tomorrow. So it's just really, really affordable. And I was talking to another expat that's here last night. He's thinking of going and getting a full-on health check, which is going to cost him $500, but he'll have everything done. And there's no waiting. You just go in there. If they can't do it today, they'll say, come back and we'll do it tomorrow. Goodness me. There's a steel post that blew over in the typhoon there. I'll see if I can get it. Of course, back last year, they had a typhoon here in Halong, and it really ripped through Flower Park. And you might be able to see down on the ground there. I can't see the screen, I've got too much sunlight here. But there's a pole completely bent over from the typhoon. So that's got to be pulled out and replaced. And of course over here behind the street lights and the white sign down below, there's another pole over there that's leaning precariously that needs to be replaced. So you can see the storm still has some effects here a long time on. Looks like that red sign there went missing in the typhoon. Someone's brought it back and put it on its side. But yeah, still recovering. All right, let's get over to the Vincom. There's a Highlands over there. I've managed to get myself on this walkway where there's no down stairs. So I've probably got 200 metres to get to the stairs. And then I'm heading over there. Easy travel. So Southeast Asia is easy to get to. There's flights in and out of Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi predominantly, but even I note Malaysian Airlines is flying direct into Da Nang now. It's easy to get here, it's cheap to get here, and when you get here, you know, public transport through taxis and limousine buses are plentiful. I'm going to Hanoi on the weekend, and we're going to have 7 people or 6 people. So I said, well, we'll just get Grab and ask for a 7-seater Grab every time we do it. It's as easy as that. Don't hesitate. Book your ticket, get moving, and get here now. It's the perfect time. And if you get to Halong, let me know. I'll be happy for you to buy me a beer. Just trying to remember my last point before I wrap this one up. Oh, here's the stairs. Let me get down these stairs and I'll give you the last point, and then I'll go and have a juice or something. And I tell you what, it's early in the morning, but that sun, in Australia we say the sun has a bite in it. It feels like that sun is biting me. All right, I'll turn this off here because I'm not that good navigating these stairs. When you get to the bottom, you've got to duck your head to get under the pelmet. So the issue with these stairs is you've got to take 2 steps on every single one. And then when you get to the bottom, the stairs up above are very close. So, all right. I guess back on the last couple, diverse activities. There's plenty to do here. There's cable cars, there's jet skis, there's cultural issues. There's the ability to get down the park with some people and practice your dancing skills. And they're waving to me. There's light shows, every modern drone show you can imagine. It's geared for tourists. So there's diverse activities geared for people that want to see something new and interesting. The final thing is, if you're going to spend long term here, affordable housing. For $300 or $400 a month, you can rent a 2-bedroom apartment with a good view, and usually got to pay the electrics and water on top of that. But it's going to be Western standard style, not living in a humpy, and it's going to be relaxing for you. If you think you're coming to Vietnam this year, let me know in the comments. If you think you know where you're going, let me know in the comments. And I'd love to know where you think the best place in Southeast Asia is, and also if you're coming to Vietnam. Sing Chow. The park gardener works hard. So they have those big jackets on, and in the back of the jackets they have a battery pack, and there's a fan in the back that's blowing air inside the jacket. So that's about it for today. It's just a short one. The glory of living in Southeast Asia, semi-retired, particularly Vietnam, is just happy, happy, joy, joy. And so I hope that you can experience this at least once in your life. I'm smiling because when I left home I had some toothpaste still on my chin, and kind of hope I wiped that off before I started filming all of this, because it's going to be pretty funny if there's toothpaste on my chin when I look at this. I'm ducking into the Highlands coffee at the Vincom, going to have a coffee, and then I've done 3.8 kilometres, then I'm going to hightail it home, so that'll get the 5 in for the day. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.